Welcome guys, welcome to my ASMR. Tonight I'll be reading from this lovely book and I'll be reading a little story called Oliver and Company. Enjoy! A cute story about a dog and a cat. Once upon a time, a little kitten lived on the busy streets of a big city. He was looking for a home. He met a street-smart dog named Dodger, who wanted his help stealing some food. The hungry kitten agreed to help out in return for some sausages, but Dodger tricked him and ran off with their meal. Disappointed and hungry, the kitten followed Dodger to a broken-down boat on the river. There, he saw Dodger's gang, Tito the Chihuahua, Francis the Bulldog, Einstein the Great Dane, and a lovely hound named Rita. Dodger was busy acting out the day's events and showing off the sausages they were about to have for dinner. Suddenly, there was a loud crash. The little kitten had fallen right through the roof. The gang laughed and welcomed the kitten to their home. Soon their master Fagin walked in the door. Fagin wanted to see what his gang had collected that day. There was nothing but junk in the box. A car horn sounded outside, making Fagin jump. Yikes, it's Sykes, he said worriedly. Fagin owed Sykes money and did not have a way to repay him, and Sykes was mean. While Fagin begged for more time, Sykes' Dobermans came aboard the barge and began pushing everybody around. When they tried to corner the kitten, he reached out and scratched one of the Dobermans on the nose. Fagin and his gang were very impressed with the kitten's bravery and decided to make him one of the gang. At least the kitten had a home for now. The next day, the gang went out to find money for Fagin. Tito saw a limousine and wanted to check it out. He took the kitten with him, but then Tito accidentally set off the car alarm. The gang fled, leaving the poor kitten tangled up inside. The little kitten didn't know that there was a passenger in the back seat, a little girl named Jenny. She scooped up the kitten and told Winston, the driver, to take them home. She wanted to give the kitten something to eat. At home, Jenny's pampered poodle, Georgette, resented the little kitten, but Jenny fell in love with him and named him Oliver. She even got him a special collar and a name tag. Soon, Dodger and the gang turned up at the house to rescue Oliver, but Oliver didn't want to leave. He belonged with Jenny now. The gang didn't know how Oliver felt. They thought they were helping him. When they got him back to Fagin's, the dogs realized they had made a mistake. Fagin saw Oliver's smart new collar and new Fifth Avenue address. To Fagin, Fifth Avenue meant lots of money. This was his way out with Sykes. He would contact the owner at Fifth Avenue, tell them that he had found their cat, and ask for a reward. Then he could pay Sykes back. He organized the handover but was shocked when Jenny appeared to get Oliver. He couldn't take money from such a little girl. When Sykes drew up to collect his money, he saw Fagin was letting the little girl go. He was furious, grabbed Jenny and kidnapped her. I'm sure someone will pay a nice ransom for you, Sykes said as he sped away. Fagin and his gang were determined to help Oliver and Georgette find Jenny. They hopped onto Fagin's scooter and followed the car to Sykes' warehouse. The dogs made their way inside where they found Jenny tied up. They were just about to rescue her when Sykes and his Dobermans found them. Suddenly, Fagin drove his scooter into the warehouse, and they all jumped on. Sykes followed them. The chase was on. Fagin headed for the railway bridge, sure that Sykes couldn't follow him in his car, but he did. Fagin drove his scooter onto the train tracks with Sykes close behind. Oliver suddenly jumped onto the car to make sure Jenny was okay and bit Sykes' hand. The gang managed to grab Jenny, and then, just as one of Sykes' dogs was about to get Oliver, he jumped out through the sunroof. A train was coming. Fagin managed to steer onto another track, but Sykes' car crashed into the train. Jenny didn't know what had happened to Oliver. She was terribly worried. Just then Oliver walked up to her, carrying the little kitten by his neck. When Oliver saw Jenny, he began to purr. Jenny was overjoyed that Oliver was all right. The very next day, Jenny's birthday, she had a big party at her house. Fagin and the gang were all there. Everyone was happy, but nobody was happier than the little orphan kitten who had finally found a home. Thank you everyone for listening to tonight's story. I hope you join me for the next one, and I hope that you're subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and leaving me a comment about which story you'd like me to read next. Besos, and see you next time.